Garage. So the FBI threat center had all the neighbors come outside and open their garages, the people that are stalking me. So 2447, 2443, and 2439. They just had them all open their garages just now at the same time. Now this is their coordinated gang stalking. This goes on nonstop. Now they had her jump out the vehicle and harassing me the year before last. They snuck her in here and had her move in to cover. They had two prior owners that lived here before here. The first set had kids. They moved them out, and then the second set had a couple with a newborn that immediately started harassing me as soon as they moved in. Now it has these people. The license plate is GEK 826, so 88, of course, is the numbers that the FBI has been using to gang stalk me. Her license plate number is CJ2 6515, and this is unit 2439. Now, here is Wale and Kudalam. They live in Miami, but the FBI has these people that they relocated over here. They have them stalking and harassing me 24/7 nonstop. And this is Lawrence Bay, Lorette Woods. Their license plate is RYM 5513. It's one of their license plate. The FBI, their son works for State of Georgia Corrections Facility. And this is Chris Martin, that likes to gang stalk me with the neighbors. They had him move in here, and he likes to harass me with his animals and pets. Now, as you can see, they had her pull out, just pretend like she was already coming outside, but she wasn't. She was basically stalking me. But that's what the government does, nonstop, 24/7. And they have Leah Patrice Jones Menace in the house, banging on the walls, popping the refrigerator water line. She keeps breaking my refrigerator. She already flooded my floors. They flooded my floors with the prior owners. But that's what they sit and do all day. Here's a vehicle they always have driving by my home, stalking and harassing me. Their license plate is CGL 4861. Here's the gang stalker they always have harassing me, DBY 4289. That's unit 2467. The other vehicle, they normally have him park at the end, but they told him to park over here today because they have somebody gang stalking me at the other end. Now you can see she sent her dogs outside to bark and harass me while I'm walking through the complex. Now this unit here always has delivery packages and new owners, 2479. Those are the people that are coordinating with law enforcement to gang stalk me nonstop in my home. And then all these neighbors, they coordinate together to come outside, to run outside, harassing and getting stalking me. They had these people coordinating for a while. They had his wife assault me. And then the police refused to write a police report. And then they came back 2 days later, swatting my home, harassing and gang stalking me. This person right here that they have gang stalking me, he doesn't even live there. He's claiming a primary residence. He lives in Gwinnett with his wife, but they have him gang stalking me nonstop. His address is 333 Turngate Court. And this is Michael Furnick, 3337 they have walking by my house with, see how they're opening the garage? They're like, she's coming, open the garage, run outside. See? You know what I mean? They do this every time I walk the complex. Both of them actually did it at the same time. CTY 3976 EGU 752. And that is 3344. So they just moved in here, start gang stalking. 3346, and this is Joshua Norris, who they have hit my trash can and run outside stalking and harassing me. So notice how both of them ran out and opened their garages at the same time. United States government nonstop harassment. Now here's the security system they put up there. They wouldn't put the security system up when they had the neighbors running outside at night shooting pellets at my home nonstop. They waited, then they put them up. So they have them doing different things, assaulting me with directive energy weapons and sonic cannons. Many of the neighbors that they have living over here were attorneys. So they have attorneys over here aiding and abetting them. The guy in the back, the 333 address Turnbury Court, he's also an attorney. So they have him gang stalking me. They had at the end right here, they was attorneys. They had them harassing me. And then also right here in the middle are attorneys, where they're telling the DeKalb County Tax Authority to lie about their tax assessment, to charge them less when their home is a bigger size than mine, but they've been paying less than years in tax payment. They have a person that's coordinating with them to lie about the property taxes. Now, as you can see, every time I walk outside, they have somebody run outside and walk behind me with animals. So that's what she's doing today. So they work for a nonprofit. They have them stalking me. This is the home that is, they have him paying less in property taxes. Now, as you can see, he has a bigger lot than I do. But they're like, it's okay, don't worry about it. You're going to pay less in property taxes. This person that just moved in, they had them gang stalking me nonstop. So they all coordinate together. She's outside, come outside. They're like, okay. And notice he didn't have nowhere to go. They just told him to open his garage just to stalk me. And the same over here. So now he outside pretending that he putting something in his vehicle. This is what goes on nonstop 24/7. In addition to them sending helicopters and airplanes, aerial surveillance over my home, having the neighbors assault me with directive energy weapons. They have all the neighbors gang stalking me, doing their little psychological games that they have, harassing me. The judge's wife, his wife is a psychotherapist. So when he was like, it's not my concern, it's not my job to to take care of you or to make sure you're okay. Now, he's the magistrate on the case, and he's saying that to somebody who's being assaulted and attacked and tortured by the United States government and all the gang stalkers they keep paying and moving over here to harass me, including the City of Atlanta employee right here and her husband that they had shooting pellets at my home nonstop 24/7. And then this is Vanessa Elena Brown. They had Wells Fargo foreclose on my home. Prior to them doing that, they relocated her in here. Now, I used to cover the Wells Fargo office in Alpharetta. So they thought it was a good idea to move her to that office because she used to cover SunTrust. So they moved her to the Wells Fargo office, and then she moved over here and started harassing me with her buddy Tim. His license plate is is that an RQ or RC? RQC1408. So they told him to put a American flag license plate on the back of his car, because everybody with the American flag license plate, pretty much those individuals are coordinating, working for the government. So if you see protests and things like that, don't even go outside. Don't even mind your business. Mind your business, go inside. Basically, it's the United States government paying people to come outside to cause riots and chaos so they can come outside, and they was already targeting you. They just want you to show up to be there so they can pinpoint you, harass you, shoot you in the head with a pellet that they've been providing to these people over here, the United States government. And she's pretending she's not home, but she's been home all week. She stays home 24/7 nonstop, and she bangs and taps on the wall. She hunts me in my home and bangs and taps on the wall nonstop 24/7 for the United States government. So, and then he's military. Bay Lawrence, he's military. So they moved him over here. They had the military coordinating with them to harass me. They work for a biochemist lab, and they're doing interstate commerce, criminal harassment from Florida. The United States government is sending the gang stalkers their checks in Florida. These people probably don't even pay rent. They just live there for free to come out and monitor and stalk me. Every time I come outside, I open my garage, they immediately run outside with the baby, a dog. It doesn't matter, to harass me, because of course the government is using occult books to stalk and harass me. So they basically alert these people. They have access to an app that they're using to gang stalk United States citizens, people, primarily people in court, black women, because it basically said that 84% of pro se litigants are black women, and that there's only, for every 10,000 individuals that need help, the legal aid clinic only has one attorney, 1.3 attorneys. So if they only have 1.3 attorneys and 84% of the women that are litigating stuff in court are pro se, meaning that there's a problem with court litigation, there's a problem with the law, and there's a problem with judges and officers of the court applying the law and allowing litigants and individuals to be stalked, harassed, and terrorized, coordinating with defense counsel. So that's what's going on here. And defense counsel for Jackson National, they are Sephrah Shaw, who's defense counsel for the United States government, and for the presidents and some of the directors of the FBI and GBI, FBI and Doj. So that's why they're allowing them to basically target me with directive energy weapons, sonic cannons. They even had a little police fake raid that they did not too long ago. I posted that on my page. And then GBI says none of that's illegal. So them using military equipment to stage raids, to fly airplanes and helicopters and loops low over my home, and have the neighbors gang stalking me nonstop, they said that's not illegal. So them creating chaos, crimes, all that stuff, they said that's not illegal. That's what they had GBI email me. So I'm pretty sure when they killed the young man in Valdosta, they're not even investigating that. FBI is not even investigating that. They are pretty much lying about it. Kendrick Johnson, they pretty much lying about it. They know who exactly did it. They moved them boys to Ohio, the Bell Boys. And if you look in the little cult books, it says the word Bell. So they've been using that word to harass me too. But long story short, this is what's going on in the state of Georgia with a lot of people stalking and harassing people nonstop 24/7. So they had him come outside to mind my business, because I'm over here talking to my camera. So he decided to come outside to be involved in my little recording that I have going on, to sit here and make smiley faces or frown faces and stuff. Ain't nobody paying you no mind. We know that you came to gang stalk me. Nobody cares. If I cared, I would go back inside. But obviously, I do not care. If you're going to gang stalk and watch me, you're just going to have to gang stalk and watch me. Here I am. They already got cameras all over my house. You sitting here looking at me while I'm outside doesn't really bother me at all when they looking at me using the bathroom, taking a shower, and all of that stuff. So basically, that's what goes on nonstop, 24/7. They come out, got the neighbors out harassing, looking at me, stalking me, getting paid by the United States government to gang stalk and harass people. So that's what goes on. That's what goes on in the state of Georgia. We're in DeKalb County right now, so of course it's going on in DeKalb County. But that's how it gets down. That's how they get down here. And none of these people work. They make sure they got all people that can stay home and get paid by the United States government with fake jobs. They have Bay Lawrence. He set up a little fake company. So that's where they're sending his little checks that he can get paid from. Now, see, notice how they almost crashed, because that's how they tell them to come through this complex and stuff. EGA 512. And that's the purple hair dog walker that they just had pull in over here. So they told her I was outside, so she flew her behind over here so she can start stalking and harassing people. That's what they got going on, the United States government. She's not that important to get on my camera, but long story short, that's who that is over there.